This is Angela Baker.
I'm tired of these fuckers harassing me.
And well, she's a real piece of work. On the 7th of July, 2022, Ohio police officers were called to the parking lot of a Meijer store at 1725 South Wheeling Street. There had been an angry confrontation between Angela and two African-American teenagers before they arrived, so of course the officers needed to ask some questions. And Angela had a lot to say.
Hey ma'am, how's it going?
Not good.
Not good?
Yeah, I'm
You okay?
tired of these fuckers harassing me. Always walking past my car and all this bullshit harassing me. So I flip him off, and then he starts coming towards me.
Okay.
So I start my car up and go towards him. He runs. And then he's running his mouth. They're still trying to come at me, trying to take off their shirts, so I'm charging them. Don't come at me. And then he goes over there with a cart trying to push it towards my car.
Okay.
So I go towards him and swerve out of the way out of the cart. He's running like a
Okay.
They're always taunting and harassing.
Okay, so they
So
started...
I flipped his dumb ass off. He, what? And then he comes over here charging at me.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
So, were you parked over here when this happened,
over
or...?
there in that parking spot.
Okay.
At the end where I always park, usually at the pole, by the pole.
Okay. And so, where were they at? They were down there too?
They were walking right over there. But they're usually always walking past my car and all this other bullshit, or at the store taunting me, and I'm sick of So I flipped the off. He
Okay.
comes towards me, and they're like, what? What? And then they start taking off their shirts, coming at me.
Okay.
What?
Angela claims she was getting harassed, but the police report tells a different story. The two teenagers, Harris Darnell and Velasquez DeAndre, were walking to the store to get some snacks when Angela started honking at them. She flipped them off, called them the N-word, and tried to hit them with her car. It seems Angela had a different perspective.
I didn't start nothing and come at him until he started coming at me towards my car. Don't come at me.
Okay. Did they hit your vehicle or anything, or...?
No, I swerved out of the way of the cart, and
Okay.
that's when he started running like a because it didn't hit my cart.
Okay.
I swerved, and then he moved like a
Okay. Ma'am, do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mind if I see that really quick?
Sick of these harassing me.
43 is clear call.
Even at the store.
Clear on the call at 1746.
Once again, according to the report, the victims only yelled at her and began to approach after she flipped them off, yelling racial slurs at them and told them they were going to die. If it isn't already obvious, Angela is a bit of a racist.
That's why I don't even
Go ahead.
bother calling the cops, because you don't listen.
We're listening to you. I'm standing here talking to you.
Out of Woodford County for
They've been taunting me and all this other bullshit, and they even walked past my car smirking like a and they even me at the store.
Okay, stand by.
And I've had enough of their shit. I don't even know you.
She repeats the same story multiple times to the officer, but as the interview goes on, Angela loses track of her poorly crafted lie.
So then, you see them walking towards you with a cart. I'm just
No,
trying to
not
replay
at
this.
first.
Okay.
I just flip them off, because I get tired of their shit. They're always taunting me.
So you just saw them randomly
Bad up.
So you saw them walking
Right
randomly,
there.
and
Yeah.
you just flipped them off.
Yeah.
They
And
weren't
he
doing...
started coming towards my car.
Okay.
That's all I did. I was still in my car.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
Okay. So... Alright.
Why I don't even bother calling cops, because you people don't listen and don't.
I'm listening. What do you think I'm doing right now?
But you don't do shit when I did.
Well, I haven't talked to them. I'm here. I just showed up and I'm talking to you, okay? So I don't know their side of the story. I hear your side of the story, okay? So that's what we do. I'm going to meet with my sergeant over there and that other officer, and we're going to talk about both sides of the story, and then we'll come up with some sort of solution as far as what happens, okay? So...
In case you didn't catch that, Angela just admitted that she antagonized these complete strangers simply because she didn't like how they looked at her. When the other officer arrives, she's still telling the same old story. Obviously, that's not going to save her from what's coming.
But he still didn't stop. Still kept going. Both of them. But they're still running like a taking off their shirts. Come on. Come on. And then the one in the black goes over there, grabs the car by the awning, fucking hit me with my car when I'm parked over here again. So I start up my car when he grabs the car, coming walking like this towards it with me. So I start up my car and start charging at him. But I swerved out of the way of the car. Mom said, shit.
So when you were
ran
driving
under
that,
the
were you trying to hurt him or?
No,
What was
but
your-
don't come at me.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for aggravated
What about my
menacing.
cat?
Huh? Your cat?
Yeah. Are you kidding
Nope.
me?
Absolutely not.
See? Y'all don't listen.
I told you we had two sides of the story, man. I didn't know their side. I got your side. You told me everything that you told him, which, like I said, I don't know their side of the
He's
story.
allowed to come at me and taunt me. And
Nope,
charge
that's
me.
when you call us, but you have a
You guys don't listen.
Angela was taken to Lucas County Jail. She was eventually found guilty of 2 felony charges: aggravated menacing and ethnic intimidation by reason of race, color, religion, or national origin. She was sentenced to 6 months in prison. Our next case takes us to an airport in Texas. On the 26th of July, 2022, officers were called to the scene because 59-year-old Cynthia Rowland was causing a commotion, and just like the last Karen, shouting racial slurs at people.
Let's go ahead and stop him.
Stop. We're going out.
No, we're not.
You're not going to get rebooked. You're causing a disruption. Stop.
No, I'm not. No,
Ma'am.
I'm not. No, I'm
You're
not.
going to go out the doors.
No, I'm not.
You are. We've gotten numerous
Because
calls.
I'm
People have
walking
flagged
through
us
and
down.
saying I'm white. Because I'm walking through saying I'm a white person.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
You're causing a disruption.
I can't say I'm white.
You're
What-
causing a
what-
disruption.
What disruption?
And they're not going to fly you.
What disruption am I causing?
You have
I'm
multiple
walking
people
through.
flagging us down.
What disruption? I'm white.
Okay.
What
Let me
if
see your boarding pass.
what if I'm black?
Let me see your boarding pass.
No.
Did you fly in or are you
What,
flying out?
what if I was black?
I don't
What if
care
what if I was black?
race you are. I have no
Well,
care
what if I was
whatsoever.
what if I was black?
Okay.
All I'm walking through and saying I'm white. I can't walk through as a U.S. citizen and say I'm white.
How much have you had to drink?
Doesn't matter.
Because you're showing signs of intoxication.
No.
People don't act like this.
No.
The officer's hunch was correct. Cynthia was intoxicated, and in her inebriated state, she somehow thought her behavior was completely justified.
Why can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?
You're causing people alarm, concern.
Oh.
You're causing people to move out of your way.
Oh, really? Because I'm walking through and saying I'm white? Because I'm saying I'm white? I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a
I'm
right to
white.
be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, I'm white. I'm white. Are you going to arrest me because I'm white?
I don't know what
Are
you're
you gonna
getting
arrest
at.
me 'cause I'm white?
I've never said anything about that, so I don't know what your point is.
Cynthia Rowland continued to refuse their orders until the officers decided they were done with their riveting arguments.
Where's your ID?
I don't have to show you my ID. I'm in a
You're
public
not going to show
place.
me your ID?
I don't have to
Are
show
you going to
my
give him
ID.
your ID? Yes, you do. Show him your ID right now.
I'm investigating public intox.
Settle
Are you done?
down. Settle
I'm done.
down.
I think we're good.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Don't resist.
We're done.
However, this was just the start of a needlessly frustrating arrest.
All I did was say, are you white? All I said was, are you white? All I said was, are you white?
Can you go all the way down with it? Or?
Oh, this is here we are.
Is that better?
Are you white? Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you business?
Good job.
Stop.
Stop it. Stop with this.
Excuse us. Walk. Stand up.
Wow. Wow. Are you white? 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 This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white. This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white.
As if the constant yelling and struggling weren't enough, by the time they make it outside, Cynthia takes her resistance to a new level.
Wow. Are you white? if you're white. Don't ask someone if you're white. Don't ask someone if you're white. If you're white.
Stop it. Walk. Did she kick you?
Yeah.
If you're white.
Don't let her bite you. Watch her
I'm
mouth.
not gonna bite
Yeah, she'll do it
anyone.
once.
If you're white. If you're white.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you white?
She has white stuff on her nose.
Are you white? All I ask is, are you white?
Stir up.
Are you white?
Don't move.
I'm not
Put your
gonna-
feet out straight now.
I'm not gonna
Put your feet out straight. Don't move.
Shut the
Kick me once. We're done.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white?
The yelling continues for quite some time as the officers arrange for emergency medical services to come take a look at her.
The only thing I ask, are you white?
You go.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? That's all I've asked. Are you white? That's the only thing I've asked. Are you white?
Hey.
Are you white? Are you white?
Eventually, the incessant yelling takes a slightly different, but still very bizarre tone.
Come on! I said black! I said the word black! I said the word black. You're beating the Black! Black! This is because I'm not black! Hey, lady, I'm not black!
Hey, shut your mouth.
Hey,
Stop.
I'm not black!
Enough.
No, I'm not black! I'm not black! I'm white! I'm white! My grandfather is black! My grandfather is a black person! My grandfather is black! My grandfather is black! So you this name? My grandfather is black!
By the time EMS arrives, Cynthia is noticeably disoriented. That's when she finally admits all of this started because she didn't want to wear a mask.
I just said to people, quit wearing your mask. That's all I said. That's all I said. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And they ripped me up and told me, oh, you want to know what they said to me? You want to know what they said to me?
No, but my name's Jake and I'm going to take you to the hospital because your vital signs are pretty elevated right
Do
now.
you know what they said? No, no. Wait, because I don't want to pay $3,000.
Well, you're in custody right now, so that's kind of not up to
Will
you.
you please wait? So you think I'm gonna go to cardiac arrest?
No, but
I'm 59. I'm 59. Tell him to get his hands.
Stand
Will
up.
you tell?
Please pick her up. It might be easier. That's fine.
Cynthia was arrested and taken to the hospital to receive emergency treatment. She was also charged with assault on a public servant, resisting arrest, and intoxication in public. She's looking at a sentence of 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine of at least $14,500 if she's found guilty. Our final case takes us back to Ohio, to the front of our third Karen's house. On August 31st, 2022, officers were called to handle a neighbor shouting and playing loud music. By the time they got there, they found 3 neighbors having a very loud, very heated argument. In the middle of it all was our Karen, Tabitha Payton, and she was about to make some officers' lives just a bit more difficult.
Tabitha.
Of my property. You were not invited here. I am not talking to you.
They weren't from Monty.
I don't understand.
I did that for you.
Why are you over here? Let's go.
I did that for you.
Get off my
Tabitha.
property.
Tabitha.
I have nothing to say to you. Nothing.
I never did anything
Why
to
are
you.
you
I have
over
nothing
here?
to say to you.
Walk back to your lot here.
Oh, I wish he'd walk on my side of the grass.
Listen.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Tabitha.
No. Walk
Hey,
up. No, that's
calm-
not a
hey,
threat.
calm
Just
your-
walk on my side.
Listen, do you want to go in handcuffs? Don't go back on her property again.
She won't.
Enjoy your Christmas gift that I bought you, not Monty.
Turn around and go.
Monty don't even like your ass.
I got her.
Don't go back on her property.
But the next time.
Absolutely, she did not invite you if she's sitting there yelling at you to get off the property.
The next time they call the cops for no reason, then you guys need to do something about
You go back over
them.
there, I'm gonna arrest you. Don't go back over there.
You will
She did not invite you.
listen to her ring
Just stay off the property.
Just go in the house, man.
You want to come out here and cause a disorder, I'll arrest you for disorderly conduct. If you want to be persistent, I'll take you to jail on it.
Hey, look, go in the house.
Calm down.
Go in the house. Hey, what they don't realize, okay? This is private property. You don't go back on their property.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
With Tabitha still screaming, the officer heads over to the neighbor she was just yelling at to ask some pertinent questions.
All these neighbors need to mind their business.
Hey,
I do nothing
I already,
and take care of
Tabitha,
my kids.
I already told you, quit being disorderly. You want to run it again, I'll arrest you, take you to jail.
Go look in her house. Why don't you do a drug bust?
Go inside and be quiet.
Well, I went out on my back porch and she was hollering because Sharon called the cops. And I said,
The
Sharon.
lady I was just talking to?
Yeah, I said, Sharon didn't call the cops on you, Tab.
She
I said,
didn't.
I
just was talking to them because she was trying to motion to me and I couldn't hear her.
Yeah, because she was on the back patio hollering at me.
Right.
And I said, no, you accused me of calling the cops on you earlier today, Tab, and I didn't do it.
She's obviously saying you invited her over here.
No, she said,
I know, but the way you were saying it, I'm like, she didn't invite you over here.
She asked me, could I walk to the fence and talk to her? And I said, no, I have nothing to say to you. Nothing at all.
Right.
So then I walk out here and she's coming across my yard.
I already gave her warning to stay off the property. So if she comes back on the property, I told her I'll arrest her. So if she walks back over here,
See, this is what I'm going to have to deal with all night long.
Well, if she comes back over here, I'll arrest her if you want that. Well,
The whole neighborhood.
quit being disorderly. All right, well, let us know if anything else occurs.
I'm sure I'll be calling you later.
You're welcome.
Turns out this particular round of yelling wasn't about loud music. Tabitha actually had the police called on her earlier that day, and she wasn't very happy about that, to put it mildly. By the time the officer is done with the questions, she's already loudly accusing another neighbor of calling the police.
If you're
Tabitha!
concerned about my grass, mow it.
I told you to...
Go to your house.
Listen, I told you to
My
stop.
kid's father's at the hospital dying, and you're worried about my grass. Mow it.
Get control.
You and your weird ass.
Go inside.
not worried about it, I don't talk about you. I don't say shit to you with your dope ass.
Get her inside, please, before I take her to jail.
Your dope ass son trying to give me acid. What you doing about that? Give me a drug test. I am sober.
Tabitha, stop. So what are we gonna do to stop this? Am I gonna have to take everybody to jail for the persistent disorderly?
Walk over here,
Listen,
Sharon.
hold on. Hey, Mama,
I can't hear you.
Can I talk to this man for a minute?
God damn, that's exactly what
Can I
they
talk to
want.
him for a minute?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, can you
I've
walk
been
in
dealing
the house?
with this shit forever.
Can I talk to him for a minute?
Go in the house.
No, 'cause I'm gonna start
I am your mother.
Tabitha,
Go in there,
Mom.
you need to calm down.
You are my mom, but you're sitting here
Can I
acting
talk to him
like.
for a minute?
When the yelling finally dies down a little, the officer tries to reason with Tabitha. But in her clearly intoxicated state, there's simply no getting through to her.
You know something? There's nothing I could do to calm
I
you
am
down.
tired of it.
Handle you.
1410, check.
My boss can write out something 11-hour shift. I worked my ass off. I got off early today. I enjoyed my pool. That's all I did. What do you do? Live off the government. Work from home. Get a job. Get a life. I am so tired of these neighbors. I'm so tired. My
What
kid
I'm
is
concerned
fed.
about is you guys all yelling at each other and it's not getting you
These
anywhere.
neighbors suck.
It doesn't matter. You live next to them.
They need a life.
Well, you can either move or
Outside of
ignore
all,
it.
trust me, it's
You
coming.
either deal with it or move.
It's
That's your
coming.
option.
I don't know. I might stay and let them love me in more than what they do now.
Or we can fart into the wind and they call you guys out here.
Maybe I'll stay
Calling the police
forever.
isn't illegal.
It appears talking isn't getting anybody anywhere. So when other officers arrive, they decide to give her a citation for disorderly conduct. But of course, that only makes things worse.
So Tabitha, you are going to get a citation for disorderly conduct for your behavior today, okay?
If I go beat her ass, will you just arrest me?
We sure will.
Like, if I beat her ass, just arrest me for something that I'm... No, if I'm getting a citation, just arrest
Tabitha,
me for beating
relax.
her ass.
Relax.
I will gladly go to jail. No, I don't deserve that. I did shit wrong.
Okay,
I did
so listen
nothing
to me.
wrong.
Tabitha. Come here, Tabitha.
I'm here. I'm in my yard. But if you're giving me a citation
now
or
you're-
giving me something, give me something.
I've warned her
else.
for already.
Okay, she's going to be arrested.
Okay, if I'm going to be arrested,
go ahead
I'm
and-
beaten. Don't touch me. Don't, please don't
If
touch
you
me.
resist me, I'm gonna take you.
Don't touch me. Please, don't touch
Under
me.
arrest.
Don't touch me. I didn't do shit wrong.
You're under arrest. Turn around.
I did not do shit wrong. Get off of me.
Quit tensing up.
I did not do shit wrong.
Relax. Hey,
I
this
did
is
do
not gonna
shit
change the outcome.
wrong.
Stop, okay? This is
I
not
didn't
gonna
do
change
shit
the
Now you're resisting. Now you're,
wrong.
now you're resisting, Tabitha.
Because I'm not. I'm just saying I'm fed up. I'm human.
Relax.
They have caused trouble constantly.
I got her arm.
Stop.
Why do you have to do it so tight?
Put your hand
Like
behind
my
your
hand's little.
Put your hand behind your back.
It is.
Ma'am, stand over there.
Put your hand behind
It
your back.
is.
No, put your hand
No,
behind.
because you got it so tight.
Even the arrest is difficult, to nobody's surprise.
Lift up.
Well, I can't lift up if you're holding on
You're
to
not
me.
doing it. Listen to what I'm
I
telling you.
can't if you're holding on to me.
Go ahead, sit in the car.
God,
Get in the car. Sit in the car.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Why? Why?
Tab,
Stop!
Tab, let me talk to her. Let me talk to her.
Well, let's shut the
back
door
up, back
first.
up, back up.
Once we shut the door, you can talk to her.
Put your foot in the car.
Tab, put that foot in the car.
Put
Can I
your
get
foot.
close?
Put your foot in the
Foot
car.
Now. Come on now.
Put your foot in the car.
You know I didn't do anything.
No, you're
Put your
telling me
foot
when I
in the
listen.
car.
No, because they don't want to mind their business. I didn't do shit
Put your
wrong.
foot in the car.
Despite the combined efforts of the police and her family, Tabitha continues to stubbornly resist.
I did not.
Okay?
Here, put your foot in the car.
I will. Tap. This is nothing. Come on. Come on. Nope.
No, you know I didn't do
You
anything.
You did. But okay, put your foot in the car. All right?
What did I do?
You're gonna sober up, and then I'm gonna come and get you. Okay? Come on. Come on. Put your foot in the car. Stop.
Because I had some drinks
Okay.
at
you're
my
fine.
own house.
You're fine though.
My own
You're fine.
privacy that
You're
I'm
fine.
paying for.
You're fine. You're fine. Put your foot in the car. You're gonna sober up, and
No, I want clothes on. I'm not putting my foot. I want clothes on.
We're not letting her get out, so you can
You're
grab
not
a jacket or something to slip
Well,
on
I'm
top
not
of her.
shutting
That's
the
as
door
far as
until I
we're
get
going.
clothes on
No, you
because
will.
this
You
is
will.
inappropriate.
You will.
No,
You
I'm
will.
not.
All right, back up.
I want my clothes.
I got
Sure,
it.
just do me a favor and back, up.
I want my
Back up.
clothes.
Will you listen, please?
Back
I
up.
want my
We'll take-
clothes.
God damn!
I want my clothes.
Put your foot in the car.
Can I please have
Put your
McAllister,
foot in the car.
please?
Stop
I just want my
resisting.
clothes. That's
Stop
it.
resisting
I
and
just
put your
want my
foot in the
clothes.
Well, you should have never did what you was doing without.
Do what I did. Miss Callister, please. You know me.
God damn.
Put your feet in the car because you're facing more charges. The more that you do this, put your feet in the car. We'll talk about the clothes. We're not taking the handcuffs off and you're not getting dressed right here.
I just want clothes.
Stop and listen to me. Stop and listen to me.
After even more convincing, the officers finally ran out of patience.
We have an obligation to stop you from going to your neighbor's property.
Cameras all over.
Put
When
your feet in
he
the car
told
and
me-
we'll continue this discussion.
When he told
Or
me,
I'm going to put your feet in the car, and if I get hurt, then you're going to get charged with a felony. You understand that?
trying to make everybody be, they hurt me, tase me, shoot me. I don't give a. I don't care. Because I didn't do shit wrong. I didn't do shit wrong.
Don't kick at him.
I don't care. I didn't do nothing wrong.
After what must have been an excruciating journey, the officers take her to jail for processing. Of course, Tabitha never stopped yelling.
I worked my ass off.
I'm giving you the opportunity to get out of the car. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and I have an opportunity to call my lawyer because I did nothing wrong.
You can contact
I own my own property.
Let's go.
I did nothing wrong. Officers
You need to
was
stop.
called 30 minutes. I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm so big, Austin. Let me pull when I'm 4'11".
Stand up. Stop yelling.
Don't yell at me! Yell at me, I yell at you. How about that? Talk to me, I talk to you.
Talking to you.
Look at my history. I've never been in trouble. I've worked since I was 13. I've never had CP outside my house. I've never been on drugs. I've never done shit wrong.
Tabitha managed to turn what was supposed to be a citation into charges of resisting arrest, criminal trespassing, and disorderly conduct. Her bail was set at $10,000, and she's looking at a maximum of 120 days in jail and $1,150 in fines if found guilty. Click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.